Question number 1. What is the probability of rolling an even number or a 2 on a die?
Right again. 1 by 2 is a valid answer.
Question number 2. An event is very unlikely to happen. Its probability is closest to.
You're right. Supine Zhou 1 is the correct answer.
Question number 3. If you flip a fair coin, what is the probability of getting tails?
Great job. 1 per 2 is the accurate answer. Question number 4. What is the probability of flipping a fair coin and getting heads? You got it. Your choice 0.5 is right.
Question number 5. Inferential statistics uses dash the chance of an event occurring. Nice work. You chose probability and it is correct.
Question number 6. The likelihood that a single, specific event will occur is called. Smart move. Simple probability is an accurate answer. Question number 7. It refers to a distinct group of objects without regard to order. Bravo. Combination is the answer. Question number 8. Random variables are variables whose values are determined by dash.
Smart pick. Chance is the correct choice.
Question number 9. Find the probability of rolling greater than a 1 on a single die. Valid point. 5 per 6 is true.
Question number 10. The likelihood of 2 or more related events occurring is called.
Strong choice. Compound probability is the right answer.
Question number 11. The theoretical probability of rolling an even number on a dice.
Perfect. 1 by 2 is the correct choice. Question number 12. What is the probability of picking a green marble from the bag?
Well done. 2.5 is the right choice.
Question number 13. What is the probability of drawing an ace from a deck of cards?
Solid response. 13 is a valid choice.
Question number 14. What does the n stand for in the binomial probability formula? Excellent. Number of trials is a brilliant choice.
Question number 15. Probability can be expressed as a number between dash and dash.
Good thinking. 0 and 1 is the right answer. Question number 16. This is the most basic method of drawing a probability sample. On track. Random sampling is the correct answer. Question number 17. What does a probability model specify for a chance experiment? Correct. The set of possible outcomes and their associated probabilities is the right answer.
Question number 18. The extent to which something is likely to occur is known as.
Exactly. Probability makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 19. A die is rolled once. What is the probability of rolling a 5? Good job. Your answer 1 by 6 works well here. Question number 20. Which of the following is false about binomial probabilities? E. Nice selection. The probability of success must be 0.50 is the correct and valid answer. Question number 21. What is the probability that all 5 fair coins land heads? Clear logic. Your choice WUF 32 is sound and 100% true. Question number 22. What is the length of the probability and statistics course? Great thinking. 90 class days is the right choice. Question number 23. Which of the following is not a probability distributions? Sharp thinking. P equal to 2 barred 5, 1 die 5, 305, 4 is the right choice.
Question number 24. What is the probability of rolling a dice and getting a 5?
You chose 1b6, and it is correct.
Question number 25. In binomial distribution, following condition is satisfied.
Excellent choice. All of these is the right answer.
Question number 26. Probability can only be values between which two numbers?
Well picked. 0 to 1 is the correct answer.
Question number 27. If p equal to 0.07, then what is the probability of naughty?
Correct response. 0.93 is the most accurate answer.
Question number 28. An event with a probability of impossible would be dash.
Well reasoned. Zo is the correct choice.
Question number 29. It is a set of all possible outcomes in an experiment.
Nicely done. Sample space is a solid answer.
Question number 30. A set of one or more outcomes of a probability event.
Right choice. Event is the best answer.
Question number 31. It is a method of collecting and presenting data.
Well done. Descriptive statistics is the right choice.
Question number 32. The probability of event equal to 0 is called.
Exactly. Independent event makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 33. Somewhat likely? On the probability line is dash.
Sharp thinking. 75% is the right choice.
Question number 34. What is the probability that Jack wakes up late?
Valid point. 60 is true.
Question number 35. What is the name of the newest module all about?
Nice selection. Statistics is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 36. What is the probability of an impossible event?
Strong choice. Zo is the right answer.
Question number 37. What is a tree diagram used for in statistics?
You're right. To represent the outcomes of a multi-step experiment is the correct answer.
Question number 38 analyzes the chance that something will occur.
You chose probability, and it is correct.
Question number 39. How does statistics help in economic planning?
On track. All of these is the correct answer.
Question number 40. What is meant by the probability of an event?
Perfect. The possibility of an event occurring is the correct choice.
Question number 41. The probability of sample space is equal to.
Well reasoned. 1 is the correct choice.
Question number 42. Two branches of statistics are dash and dash.
Right choice. Inferential and descriptive is the best answer.
Question number 43. The conditional probability of x given x is.
Good thinking. 1 is the right answer.
Question number 44.
Probability can be between what two numbers? Smart move. 0 and 1 is an accurate answer.
Question number 45. Possible result of a probability experiment.
Clear logic. Your choice possible outcome is sound and 100% true.
Question number 46. What is the definition of a compound event? Excellent choice. An event with more than one outcome is the right answer.
Question number 47. The purpose of descriptive statistics is to.
Great thinking. Describe data is the right choice.
Question number 48. Show comparisons between categories of data.
Nicely done. Bar graph is a solid answer.
Question number 49. What is meant by mutually exclusive events?
Correct. Events that cannot possibly occur simultaneously is the right answer.
Question number 50. Science of collecting and analyzing data.
Right again. Statistics is a valid answer.
Question number 51. Probability is between which two numbers?
Excellent. Zo1 is a brilliant choice.
Question number 52. The likelihood that an event will occur.
Correct response. Probability is the most accurate answer.
Question number 53. The probability of the dash event is 50.
Well picked. Equally likely is the correct answer.
Question number 54. The word selection usually refers to.
Great job. Combination is the accurate answer.
Question number 55. How do you find compound probability?
Nice work. You chose multiply your probabilities, and it is correct.
Question number 56. The chance that some event will occur.
Smart pick. Probability is the correct choice.
Question number 57. The possible results of an experiment.
Good job. Your answer outcomes works well here.
Question number 58. Desired result of a probability event.
You got it. Your choice favorable outcome is right.
Question number 59. What is a complement in probability?
Solid response. Probability of an event not happening is a valid choice.
Question number 60. The word arrange usually refers to.
Bravo. Permutation is the answer.
Question number 61. An event with a probability of 1.
Smart move. Certain event is an accurate answer.
Question number 62. Statistics in singular sense means.
Nicely done. Statistical procedure is a solid answer.
Question number 63. Probability can be written as dash.
Solid response. All of the above is a valid choice.
Question number 64. A thesis needs to be supported by.
Valid point. All of the above is true.
Question number 65. The possible results of an action.
Sharp thinking. Outcome is the right choice.
Question number 66. Statistics in plural sense means.
Great thinking. Quantitative data is the right choice.
Question number 67. I am the collected information.
Excellent choice. Data is the right answer.
Question number 68. Probability is defined as dash.
Right choice. Dash the likelihood that an event will occur is the best answer.
Question number 69. Blank a subset of a population.
Well done. Sample is the right choice.
Question number 70. What is meant by sample space?
Well picked. The set of all possible outcomes of an experiment is the correct answer.
Question number 71. Statistics is also known as.
Right again. The study of data is a valid answer.
Question number 72. Experimental probability is.
well reasoned. What actually happens is the correct choice.
Question number 73. A probability near 1 is dash.
Exactly. Very likely to happen makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 74. Theoretical probability is
Correct. What should happen is the right answer.
Question number 75. What you think will happen?
Nice selection. Prediction is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 76 has a probability of 1.
You're right. Certain is the correct answer.
Question number 77. Probability means dash.
On track. The chance that some event will happen is the correct answer.
question number 78. What is probability?
Clear logic. Your choice, the likelihood that an even will occur, is sound and 100% true.
Question number 79. Parameter is used for
Correct response. Population is the most accurate answer.
Question number 80. Probability of 0.
nice work. You chose impossible and it is correct. Question number 81. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format.
Smart pick. Contact Narayan Chengder is the correct choice.